Hello viewers, welcome to today's video. We're going to be showing you how to change a heater core front and back on a 2018 Freightliner Cascadia. It's kind of hard to see, but the first thing you need to do is take the clamps off of those two pipes you see coming out of the firewall, and then just go ahead and pull them out and set them to the side. You might need to pinch the lower one because that has coolant in it. And then we're going to move on inside and show you the next step. Over here, moving on to the inside, there's six screws you need to remove. Two right there on the top, another two more on the side, and the last two is going to be right at the bottom, right by your floor mat, where it ends right there. Okay, we also had to remove this piece right here. It's like about 4 screws, joining that together. And then our next step will be removing this. There's a couple of screws down here, and there's going to be one more hidden screw behind here. It's kind of hard to get to. Might have to drill a hole. Be careful not to break that one. To make a hole right here to get to that third screw. Don't try to pry it out, otherwise you end up breaking it. So now we got that air duct out of the way. I want to show you where the part is. It's not this one, so don't go cutting this. This is for your air conditioning. It's a smaller one right here with a curved lid on it, which we're going to cut out with a knife around the sides. I'm going to gently do it a few times. Got the plastic cut away all the way around the side. Then you just want to grab some pliers, pull that out of there like that. Got it. Yep. Once you got it out of there, it's a good chance to get it all cleaned, and with a metal file or a Stanley knife, just smooth out the edges, so that will make it a lot easier when we put the new one back in. And we want it to be totally clean, so we don't get any smell of that coolant again. Getting ready to put the new one back in. Make sure the smaller diameter hose is going to be on the top. That way it'll fit in and connect up with the hoses on the other side. So just be careful when you're putting it in. You just want to gently rock it up and down. You don't want to damage the fins, mess up a brand new part. Okay, now we're going to reattach the hoses from the outside. We're going to use some new hose clamps and screw those on there. Be a little bit more secure than the last old ones, which were kind of hard to get back on. So we're going to finish that off and then move on to the inside. Okay, it took us a while to take those old clamps off because they were kind of loose, and we put those new hose clamps on, the screw-on ones, to make it nice and tight. Make sure they're real tight because you don't want that coming off and leaving you stranded. Okay, this is the cap we're going to put back on. It came with a rubber seal that we inserted. It didn't go all the way around, so there's a little gap right here, and we're just going to put some silicone right there and get that screwed back on. Okay, once you got it in there, make sure you secure all the 4 holes, the screws. You're going to have to make another hole right here to get that last one in. And then we're just going to put the air duct back in here with the 3 screws and button this all up, replace it all the same way it came out, and move on to the back one. There's 2 bolts we need to take off right here to get that side paneling off. It's a 13 mil. Just going to need a socket with a little extension. Get that off of there. On this side, we've got a couple more bolts that need to come off. You can see where it is. Right, there was a wire that we didn't want to cut or break, so we just laid the side paneling on the side like that. And now I'm going to show you exactly where those pipes are that we need to disconnect. They're right up there. You see that leaking a little bit. You can see right here. Moving on to the inside. I'm going to empty out this little cabinet, take the carpet out. That should give us access to what we need to do. Okay, this truck is installed with a APU, so the part we're trying to change was not right here where it is in the other videos. We were taking this duct off, but that ain't got to do with anything. As you can see, it's right here, and luckily because it's been moved, it's been replaced and we don't need to cut it out. So there's already this lid on there we can take off. So we're gonna get the new one in there right now. Okay, we buttoned up the inside and we're just gonna reconnect these hoses right here. Probably gonna replace these clamps and put the screw on type on there so they stay on secure. Just want to show you the hose clamp we use, so we didn't have to drain all the coolant. A very handy tool. Got it from Harbor Freight. All right. Okay, there's the final work. We got that screwed in. It wasn't too bad. Took us about 3 hours. We got it done 3 hours. Not too bad. It's definitely something you can do yourself.
Save like $2 grand.
Yeah, that's what the dealership charged. Was charging $2 grand. Cost us about $250 in parts and like another $30 in tools. It's nothing to be intimidated about. Just take your time. No special tools needed. No power tools.
It looks hard, but it ain't.
Just a drill and some patience. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye.